And Marquette is led by as much as 12 here in the second half. Overall, Providence shooting 48%, Marquette 54% for the game. But Marquette again is 11 of 18 from three-point range. Difference number one in this game. Difference number two, Providence's poor free throw shooting, just 12 for 24 now from the line for the game, while Marquette has hit just 4 of 6. So the disparity is huge, but it should be even larger, the opportunities that the Friars are getting at the foul line. Rebounds, a 28-27 Friar lead. 13 Marquette turnovers to 11 for the Friars. Providence down 7, but Marquette has the basketball with 3:47 to go and 22 on the shot clock. And they bring Marcus Howard back into the game, the freshman phenom with 22 points, including 6 made treys in the game with 4 fouls with 3:47 left. Rousey has it in the backcourt for the Golden Eagles. Friends now on their feet yet again to try to urge this defense on. Howard touches it on the left sideline. Screen is set. He rolls to the right. He's going to fire off a 3, and he missed one. Maybe his first of the game. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Marquette ball, says Ed Carbett. Oh. Wow. Sam Hauser comes off of the bench to check in for the Golden Eagles. Matt Helt will check out. A little smaller lineup out there right now. Again, Luke Fisher, 6'11 center, fouled out of the game. Inbounds comes out to Juwan Johnson. Now for Rousey to the left wing for Caton Reinhardt. Back to Rousey out near the midcourt circle. Rousey drives to the right, hands off for Juwan Johnson. Johnson cuts to the left, stops outside the top of the key, goes left for Howard. On the left sideline for Reinhardt. Reinhardt jab steps at Jackson, drives the lane, throws up the runner off the glass. No good. Rebound. Jackson grabs it. Friars with the ball down 7-3, 10 to play. Cartwright gives it off to Bullock. Catch and shoot 3. Yes! First tray of the game for Rodney Bullock, and the Friars are down 4 with 3 minutes even to play. Gotta have the D. Howard has the ball knocked away, stolen by Diallo. Tie ball, possession arrow, Providence. A 9-1 Providence run to pull back within 4. And now the Friars, after Alpha Diallo makes the defensive play, down 4, they've got possession of the ball. Got to score here and keep the pressure on the Golden Eagles. Again, the last 3 games between these two teams have been decided by a total of 7 points. Marquette has won 13 of the last 16 games overall between these two teams, including a sweep last year by a combined 6 points in 2 games. Cartwright feeds the high post to Bullock. Bullock fakes to the right, drives back to the left, gets into the lane, puts it up with the right hand, got it blocked, gets his own shot back. Bullock has the ball knocked away, and it's stolen. Rousey takes it from him underneath, and the Friars could not convert. 2:33 left. Now you got to get a stop on the other end. Howard in front of his bench on the right side, picked up by Diallo, out front to Reinhardt, swings it left to Rousey. Rousey looks for a screen, penetrates, kicks the ball left side for Hauser. He got off a 3-pointer. It's short. There's a rebound for Bullock. Friars trying to run. Here comes Cartwright down the middle of the lane, drives to the hoop, banks it up. Get it! And 1! He gets fouled on the play! Foul is called on Andrew Rousey. It's his 3rd. And Cartwright goes to the line for a huge free throw that can pull his team within 1 with 2:13 to go after the Friars were down a dozen here in the second half. And Cartwright at the line, on the way, got it. He's got 16 points for the game, and it's 65-64. We're coming up on 2 minutes to go. Howard into the forecourt with the ball. To Reinhardt, comes left for Johnson. Johnson cuts to the right, back to the left, down the lane, puts it up around the rim. It comes out. It went all the way around the rim, and Bullock grabs the rebound. Friars with the ball and a chance to take the lead on this possession. Kyron has it between the circles. He drives on Hauser, penetrates, spins in the lane, dumps it off to Diallo. Diallo, left corner with the ball is Jackson, who drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. Diallo offensive rebound, goes back up, won't get it. Rebound tapped by Bullock. Bullock tapped it in. Friars grab the lead. 1:33 left. Holy moly. Timeout, Marquette. The roof is about to come off the Dunkin' Donuts Center. 30-second timeout was actually called there, even though it looked like it's going to be a 60. Nevertheless, 1:31 to go. Friars with a 1-point lead. Inbounds comes to Marquette with the ball. 1:28 left. Friars back on the defensive side with the 1-point lead. Howard tries to penetrate, and Diallo drives by him to the hoop, puts it up, got it rejected. Loose on the floor. Scramble underneath the basket. Howard goes up, got it blocked, and a foul called on Providence. You knew that was coming. Foul is called on Bullock. His second. 1:16 left. That's the 8th on the Friars. And it is going to be a 2-shot shooting foul from Marcus Howard. Howard is a 91% free throw shooter. He would be second in the Big East behind his teammate Rousey if he had enough attempts on the season. And his first one here is good. That's his 23rd point of the game. It ties the score at 66 with 1:16 left. Second shot for Howard on the way. Nothing but net. He's got 24 to lead everyone in this game. Marquette back in the lead by 1. He comes out of the game. Howard does. And the Friars have the ball down 1 with 1:16 to go. I believe they brought Juwan Johnson back in. Here comes Cartwright into the forecourt. He's looking for a play call. 2-3 zone for Marquette as they come up on a minute to play. Left wing for Lindsey. Now for Cartwright. Underneath for Bullock, who steps with a reverse, and he gets fouled. He missed the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2 shots. Free throws. The foul is called on Helt, who picks up his 4th. So 2 free throws coming up for Rodney Bullock. Rodney is hit 3 of 4 from the foul line. He has 10 points in the half, 16 for the game. And the officials stop play momentarily again to wipe up the floor from condensation, as it's been sweating the entire afternoon and evening. It'll be Hauser, Johnson, Reinhardt, Rousey, and Howard comes right back into the game for Marquette. Rodney Bullock, the junior from Hampton, Virginia, 4th-year junior, has an opportunity with 2 straight double-doubles to his credit. Coming into this game today has a chance to hand his team the lead with a minute left to play. At the free throw line. Good. That's 17 points for Rodney Bullock. 18 will give his team the lead. We're tied at 67, 1:01 to play. Second shot, Bullock on the way, good. Now the stop's got to come. Marquette with the ball down 1. We're under 60 seconds to play. Rousey hands off for Johnson. Johnson comes to the right side, kicks it back for Reinhardt, fakes left, drives right down the lane, dumps it off for Hauser, missed the shot, and a foul is called. Oh, the foul is called. It's called on Bullock inside, and it will put Sam Hauser at the free throw line shooting 2. Oh, that was quick. So Hauser to the line, the freshman, an 80% foul shooter. These are his first free throws of the ball game, and the first one bounces and stays. That's 4 points for Hauser, who averages 8.6 per game. One of 5 Marquette players who averages better than 80% from the foul line on the season. Hanif Cheatham comes in for Marquette. Marcus Howard with 4 fouls goes out to the bench. And Hauser can give his team the lead here. Shot is up, shot is good. And Marquette back by 1, 69-68. 48 seconds to go as Cartwright gets it into the forecourt. On the left side for Alpha Diallo. Diallo looks back door, nothing there. Holds onto the ball in front of the Friar bench. Now finds Cartwright inside the top of the key. Kicks right for Lindsey. Lindsey feeds the post inside. Bullock tries to double down. Ball gets knocked away. Lindsey comes up with the ball. Now to the right side for Jackson. Jackson with 10 to shoot. Moves into the lane. Stops. Needs some help. Back out to Lindsey. Touches to Cartwright with 5. Cartwright penetrates down the lane. Floater up. Around the rim. Tip is good. I believe Bullock got the tip. Friars by 1, 16 seconds left. Marquette calls timeout. Rodney Bullock got the tip in. The Friars grab the lead by 1, 15.4 seconds left. And Marquette calls time. And they will try to win it at the buzzer. And now against a Marquette team that's behind them a little bit in the RPI, but certainly ahead of them, I think, in most NCAA tournament circles and predictions, only because they have two significant wins earlier this year when they won on the road at Creighton and then beat then number 1 Villanova at home. Marquette has missed their last 7 shots in a row from the floor as the Friars have made up a second half 12-point deficit. And they hold on to a 70-69 lead here with 15.4 on the clock. The Golden Eagles have 1 30-second timeout left. The Friars have 2 timeouts remaining if they need them. Both teams are in the double bonus on free throws. And now Ed Cooley's going to use a timeout. So Cooley will use a timeout here with 15 seconds left as he got a look at what Steve Wojciechowski was going to put out there on the floor for this offensive possession. So now Friars have a timeout and a 30. And Marquette, according to the scoreboard, is out of timeouts. I don't think that's accurate. I have them with a 30-second timeout left. All right. Nevertheless, Marquette does not have a field goal in the last 7:05 of this game. That is significant. Friar defense in crunch time, like they did on Wednesday in Omaha, has picked it up here in the last 7 minutes of this game. Fighting from a 12-point deficit. They lead by 1, but Marquette has the ball and a chance to win it. Reinhardt will inbound to the right side, forecourt to our right. Bounces to Rousey. Rousey takes it to the center, hands off for Johnson with 11. Johnson cuts to the right, stumbles, goes underneath, kicks it off underneath for Reinhardt, who spins in the post. Turnaround jumper off the rim, no good. Ball is out of bounds. It's Providence ball. It's Providence ball with 3.7 seconds left. And Wojo is really upset at the official for turning around and making that call. And so the officials will come to the sideline here and check the monitor. Ed Corbett comes over, and he'll take a look at the monitor to make sure that it's Providence ball. That was the call on the floor. Referee controlled dials with the replay screen just down to our right, about 10 feet away here on the scoring table inside the Dunkin' Donuts Center. And they're going to look to reset the clock and apparently add just a little bit of time left to the 3.7. You can expect a very quick Marquette foul here, because the Friars have certainly struggled at the free throw line for this entire game. Now they're still playing with the clock here, trying to figure out if there's any more time to go back up. But apparently no issue with the possession, which is the biggest part right now. And the Friars hopefully with possession of the ball here with 3.7 left, holding on to a 1-point lead. They're still fidgeting with the controls. We actually get a look at it, and the ball looks as if they're trying to. Looks like Rodney Bullock is right on top of that basketball, and so they are checking the possession here. And they're going to say it is whose ball? It is Providence ball. Wow, that was close. It looked like Bullock got his finger on it last, but the officials apparently not enough there to overturn the call on the floor. Providence will have it with 3.7 on the clock. The time is correct. Full court pressure by Marquette. Jackson will inbound the ball baseline to our right. He cannot move because the shot was not made. So he's got to have somebody get to the ball. Cartwright comes to the ball, gives it right back to Jackson, and he gets fouled by Hauser with 2.3 left. So Sam Hauser, his second foul of the game, will put Isaiah Jackson at the free throw line. Jackson a perfect 2 for 2 at the foul line with 8 points total in the ball game. He's at double figures now, each of his last 2, trying to make it 3 straight if he can hit these 2 free throws and try to ice this one. He's going to really need to make both of them, I would think, only because it'll make it a 3-point game and Marquette could still tie the score if they can hit a long one here. The Friars as a team struggled at the line all game. If you've been listening along, they are currently 15 for 27 at the free throw line. It was well worse than that. And Jackson shot. Good! 9 for Jackson, 5 here in the second half. Marcus Howard re-enters with 4 fouls. Of course he does. as he's hit 6 3-pointers this afternoon for Marquette. Second shot, Jackson is up. It's good. He got it. He's got 10. Friars lead by 3. So Marquette can only tie it if they can sink one here with 2.3 seconds left. They've got to go the full 94 feet. Hauser will inbounds. Friars have full court pressure on the ball. Holt in front of Hauser. They've got Rousey and Howard standing near the mid-floor line. Hauser runs the baseline. Inbound bounce pass to Reinhardt. Reinhardt steps out of bounds! On the sideline, he stepped out of bounds to turn it over. 1.5 left. Friars just need to inbound this ball and hit a free throw. Or inbound the ball and not get fouled. Either way. Cartwright will inbound from the sideline in the forecourt. He gets it into the backcourt to Diallo, and he gets fouled immediately by Howard with 0.4 on the clock. That fouls Howard out of the game.
Game in hand. They could have went away, they could have folded, but they kept fighting. They kept chipping away. And over time, their stars stepped up. Bullock really came to play down the stretch, and they were able to win this basketball game. Bullock and Cartwright played great. Marquette, some of their guys were a little bit missing in action down the stretch of this game, and there was a foul call that was missed.
0.4 left, it may not matter. Second shot. Got it. Marquette inbounds the ball. Reinhardt lets it go, length of the floor. It's no good, and Providence wins. Holy moly. What a comeback. Down a dozen in the second half. And Providence beats Marquette 73-69. 4 straight wins for the Friars. They move now to 8-8 in Big East play. They tie Marquette at 8-8, but they have the advantage over the Golden Eagles in the standings because they have swept the Golden Eagles this season. Qualifies as a wow, if I say so myself. Our Santander postgame report is coming up next from Learfield. This is Providence Friar basketball.